I think I should get this done in time. Hello, Tutor here, coming in Decorative Search to bring you another video of Fault Milestone 1. This time, hopefully more awake, even though I just got up. So you'll probably hear me yawn a few times since I'll be using the talking ability a lot. And I forgot to, because I've already played through this, I never got to read the prologue. So I'll probably do that later at some point, but anywho, yeah, fine. I say we continue. I'm also gonna play that opening at the beginning of every chapter, beginning of every what's it called? Video. Because I feel like it's one, awesome. Two, promotes more of the people, I guess. I don't know. I just think it's mainly pretty cool. Anywho, we are back in the sky terrace of the castle at Rosenheide right now. We have Cacao, Marichal, and another woman. Let's continue. The stray effect? Yeah, it's a bizarre phenomenon that suddenly moves people, animal, or things to some faraway place. You never heard of it? Like stories of other people suddenly becoming stranded? After calculating how long it took to rescue them later on, I ended up in places too far away to reach on foot in that amount of time. But this is a phenomenon. That kind of sounds like the stuff of rumors and superstition. It doesn't look like something they could intentionally cause. You see, lately there's been some discoveries about that. Basically, there's a theory that says it works similar to how Comcraft works. See, Comcraft works by having a mana line in synchronization between two people. They turn what they want to communicate, words, feelings, into a certain mana wavelength, then send it through, right? So just imagine when that stuff turns into mana and scent. Except if it's an actual physical thing. Just, how is that? Damn it. Do I have to explain all that too? To put it another way, it depends on how you convert something into mana and how you synchronize with the receiver. If you do it right, sending things or being isn't exactly out of the question, or something like that. Just a bunch of dots. Are you still with me, Coco? That's ridiculous. There's no way that could possibly be true. And just what makes you so sure? Are you serious? Because that's well and beyond what any human could possibly accomplish. Yeah, and I'm just asking what makes you think that. So what? Do you mean to say they just say that with just the use of Manacraft, a single person could deconstruct two whole people down to mana particle levels, send them to some faraway place, and then reconstruct themselves without a single flaw whatsoever? Bingo! So you do get it. Are you crazy? What? And on just what planet do you think a person who could use a magic like this exists? Stop trying to make a fool of people. Like I said, I'm asking you what makes all that seems like some crazy fantasy magic. Okay, fine. Let's just assume that a single person could perfectly, instantly turn two people into mana. You have to be some crazy superhuman to handle that much mana and move it while keeping it stable. That's not my point. Look, just think about it for a second. Besides, you think you can find a mana line, or one that can handle all that? Then why don't you just try? Come on. Well, alright. It's not the kind of mana line that you connect between two people. Kaka, would you just calm the heck down? You're making a whole level of amateur assumptions here. Oh, get off my back. You're always explaining everything so roundabout. Just get to the point, why don't you? Kakao. Yes? You need to relax. Just calm down. Yeah, she's right. Calm down. Down. Sorry. Now. Before you try to deny everything I say, why don't you just look at the facts? Regardless of what your common sense dictates, the two of them really did disappear from here. Sand. Yes. Enemy. Use glass. Bend light. Glass, you say? Yeah, that's right. The selfing girl was actually there the entire time. She was right in front of me, but I didn't see her at all. That's freaking cheating. Maybe. Possible they're nearby. Hiding. Some kind of optical camouflage. Using reflected light, huh? Didn't even know you could do that. I've never heard of any technology like that, but I'm certain they're not hiding anywhere near here. Ever since you reported that selfings disappeared, I've been scanning the whole area, but I haven't detected any movement. The rest is using some kind of craft that we don't know anything about. I see. Gotta hand it to Rosenhide. We made sure to seal him in tight before striking our target, the princess. Still managed to escape. But... I gotta figure out how to do this voice. Oh, jeez. Are you still talking about that? Ah, Miss Milano. Creepy. Hi, Emery. Everyone. Looks like you're just about wrapping things up here. Not nice. Eavesdrop. Sis. Oh. Well, sorry about that. But, you know, I have been up here this whole time, and none of you noticed me. It's not nice either. Please forgive us. Well, it's not nice that you were watching us either. You could have called out to us or something. Eh? But then you know I was there. I mean, eavesdropping is like listening in when no one knows you're there. And you're seeing if people start talking bad about you, right? So she does admit eavesdropping. But what do I get? No one notices me. No one talks bad about me. And whatever you're talking about is boring. So I just decided to end before it got any worse. Worse. We would never badmouth you. Anyway, to sum it all up, the Princess of Rosenite and her bodyguard managed to escape right under your nose. Is that right? What's this? Kako, are you shaking? I'm so sorry, Miss Milano. I had him trapped, but they did something completely unexpected. You're so cute. It's like, that's it. You're like an adorable little pet. Yeah, a cute little pet. Just like a furry little hamster. How lovely. Yeah, about that. We were discussing about what went wrong. Yep. You make a mistake. You need to figure out why. Right, Cacao? Yes, you're right. Oh my, Cacao, your face is deathly pale. Sis, I think that's enough. You're right. She looks kind of sad now. All curled up. Cacao, raise your head. Yes, ma'am. I know you're strong, but you're only human. You can make mistakes. Am I wrong? Well, Don't worry. No need to be so afraid. Please. Really, though, being able to recreate the stray effect using Mandacraft, eh? Well, it's hard to believe myself, but I'm sure your explanation is right for the most part, at least. Words can I express my gratitude? Now, Cacao, look at me in the eyes. I want you to answer one question for me. Yes, ma'am. There aren't any idiots among my subordinates, right? Eh? Everyone makes mistakes. We can't help it. Humans are just humans after all. I, I now cacao or cocoa. An idiot is someone who makes a mistake, just like everyone else, but learns absolutely nothing from it. Worthless garbage. Now answer me, Coco. Are you an idiot? Yes or no? No. Next time, I swear, I'll. Even a rat can reflect on its mistakes. I won't fail you next time. I'll definitely. You better improve as your life depends on it. Because there are no idiots in my subordinates. Understand? Creepy. Milano, probably the creepiest character in this whole game, and my second favorite. And I think the most powerful. But that's at the end, which you're not gonna see. Which kind of sucks, but oh well. The mainstream covers the world in a net-like weave, and it ebbs and flows and constantly changing. However, there are also parts of it which are fairly stable. In these gentler streams, artificial mana can be applied to reinforce the flow. The technology we use to draw on the stray effect allows us to travel through these fixed mana streams. It's called long-distance travel craft. A stable mana line in very good condition that could support enough particles worth for both me and Selfie. It took nearly a year just looking for that line. For a line that was both stable and usable. We spent another year of breaking in the mana line so that I could send my mana through. And then yet another year to send one more person worth of mana through the line. It was the first long-term project that I undertake ever since becoming Princess Sylphine's formal guardian. The mana line was supposed to connect to an emergency shelter in Vastocrat, constructed with the cooperation of both our countries. But for some reason or other, the line's destination seems to have been cut off. Still, now that I think about it, the fact that we managed to get off with just this much is our saving grace from today's disastrous events. Man, I easily could have diverted further into the sea. If we were to it happen, we'd probably be drowning to death by now. Ratona, just how many craft do you know that I don't? Excuse me? It's just, we've always been together, but I've never seen you use something like this, even once. Selfie's expression clouds over. I can't really blame her. She seems an entirely new mana craft being used by someone you thought you knew inside and out. This mana craft is still in the middle of development. To my knowledge, it's never been used once. I suppose it seems like I'm just making excuses for myself now, but this is a mana craft that should be used outside of circumstances like this. How come? This mana craft is unilateral. Unilateral. It only works one way. Therefore, we can't go back through the same mana line that we just used to get here. So that means, yes, from here on, we walk. Finally, we've got a fire going. Just what is this place? The concentration of mana is abnormally low. Is it low? No, that's not quite right. It's like my senses have been dulled. I can't even perceive the mana stream around us. It's fine. I'm sure it is. As long as Princess Sylphine survives. As long as the past down is preserved, then the country can be rebuilt again. I have to believe that for now. Damn it! The stray effect. I was prepared for something to have happened, but I didn't expect the craft to be this unstable. Well, no point in bragging about it now. Slosh the blood off these tattered clothes and get some rest. Can't even get a single wink of sleep. For some reason, my body feels so much heavier than usual. Is it because I hadn't had any sleep? It's like all my muscles have gone slack. It's a terrible feeling. Unbelievably unpleasant. Morning. Sophie greets me with a troubled expression. Good morning. It pained me to see her long dress covered in dirt and twigs. Even though we had no other choice, I still regret having to sleep outdoors. Did you sleep well? Sophie looked quite out of it as she shook her head. Her eyes seemed to be slightly swollen. Me neither. I'm just so worried about my father and everyone in the country. Damn it. Can't help but curse my own powerlessness. We need to find some information. Yeah. Just who were those people who attacked us? We didn't even know something as basic as that. Why do you think they were after my life? Do they not want me to become queen or something? Putting a stop to the monarchy, eh? Who knows? We can make wild guesses one after another, but we know too little right now. Let's prioritize getting out of this forest and asserting our location. And then we can think all we want to later. Okay. For now, we need to focus on surviving and making it back to Rosenheim, or any of the Alliance territories. Anything else, we can put on the back burner. After walking for tens of minutes, we finally found the first sign that we didn't have to live off the land. It was a small trail. Rocks and other vegetation were cleared, exposing just the bare dirt. This wasn't work of animals. There are clearly signs that it was done intentionally by human hands. A settlement must be near. I guess we go this way? Looks like it. For the safety's sake, please stick close to me. Okay. As we were finally assured we were making our way back to civilization, another worry surfaces. All these trees don't look familiar at all. That's right. Just where is this place? The forest is full of vegetation that I've never seen before in the woods surrounding Rosenheim. And despite being a forest, the air felt incredibly thin. If we start running here, we'd very likely feel lightheaded very quickly. It's not the humidity or the heat, but it just feels like it's lacking something. I have a bad feeling about this. Sophie, milady. What? If where we are isn't in Alliance territory, then we need to prioritize acquiring sediment as soon as possible. Eh? Sediment? You mean the stones for storing mana? What for? Our Comcraft line has been severed. What? Oh, you're right. Our lines to King Vala and the Knights of Queen Order have also been severed. I did notice that last night that my line with my father wasn't working. Kept trying to call him, but nothing happened. But why are they cut? That face you're making, it's not good, is it? I can think of two reasons. One, the lines were cut as a consequence of the stray effect. And the other? The other is that we've been sent so far away that the lines ended up getting cut. The shelter is well within the coverage of the comm lines. I've personally verified it. For a line to be cut, there's really only one possible answer. In any case, we're effectively operating alone. It's certainly quite a problem that we can't contact anyone in Rosenheim, but if we were to get separated, then we would have no way of getting in touch with each other. I absolutely cannot allow that to happen. If I could, I'd re-establish the comm line between us right now. But we don't have any sediment. Exactly. From there, another hour passed. The amount of trees diminished as we continued to make our way through the smoothed out path. And there, we saw. What? Huh? What is this place? I can't detect any signs of life. Of mana. Are there actually people living in a place like this? She was at a loss for words. This is also a new picture. Words were written on signage. The words written on signage. The people going to and fro. The language being spoke. The architect. The technology and materials. I never once seen or heard a single thing about them. About any one of them. This is bad. Like any one of the Alliance territories. Doesn't look like on the continent of San Andrea. All of this was far removed from the culture we were familiar with. Just sitting in town will need some audacity. Princess Sylphine. I suppose this much is obvious, but let us restrict all conversations using Aeronatum. Agreed. And when asked, we should conceal our true identities. Just as a precaution, let us not utter the name Rosenhide. Yeah, we don't even know what country we're in. Until we learn anything useful, we are nothing but a pair of travelers. Okay, got it. Alright, we need to tune the Aeronatum first. So leave the conversation to me. This one's also a new picture. Everyone's staring at us. You're right. Everyone who passes us by turns around for a second look. Seems like our clothes stand out. We should find a change of clothes after getting a sediment stone. Stay close to me. Yeah. Isn't there anyone unassuming? Isn't there anyone unassuming looking enough to whom we can try and talk to? Just thinking is going to get us anywhere. You there. Excuse me. I'm looking for a general store. Would you be so kind to point us in the right direction? Jij SJ stare upi this fuck can't read that. Looks like I need to make some adjustments. Let's word that more simply. We're lost. Can you help us? The fuck? How am I? Estici? Oh, Vicent fuck. Something. Words I cannot say. It's like some of it got through. Thank you, little offer, Tona. Let me. Sorry for the sudden questioning, but we're looking for a general store. Could you please show us the way? More words I cannot pronounce. And Sylphine is now using words I cannot pronounce. Oh. Seems like what Sylphine's saying is getting through. But now I'm the one in the dark here. You should watch our notation for word endings. Oh, and different levels of politeness. After a short explanation. There's a lot of different kinds of stores here. What are you looking for exactly? Oh, I understand him now. As expected of the princess, she's exceptionally good at this. Yeah, these lucky fucks can tune their hearing to understand what people say in foreign language. Though reading is different. Sorry, we're just travelers passing through and are completely lost. Does this country use any form of currency? Do we do currency? Do you think there are any countries out there still operating on a barter system? I suppose not. Blush. And I suppose that means you don't have any money. Planning to do some shopping? Something like that. So you're short on cash. How about a pawn shop instead? There's one right outside of town. Young man earnestly guided Sylphine to the pawn shop he mentioned. Thank you very much. You've been so helpful. Oh, it was nothing really. When he slowly parted from us, he would occasionally sneak a glance at us. My goodness, he's like an open book. Really? Took a while before you managed to tune your Aeronatum to understand him. That's not what I meant. So not very good at Aeronatum. Well, without Aeronatum, Sylphine was fluent in no less than 8 different languages. Forgot about that. One can understand, convey, and receive thoughts from other people using aeronauten more quickly the more they study languages. If I may. King Rosenhide's third style of governance centered around the use of words as meanings of bringing countries. As a result, aeronauten, a form of Comcraft, was developed in accordance with his will. Of course, that sentiment was also passed down to his descendant, Princess Delphine. Please don't compare me to the royalty like yourself. When it comes to skills like these, we're on completely different levels. Well, I won't deny I have no linguistic sense either. Oh, come on, at least let me brag this much. I got no other talents but talking anyways. Nonsense, milady. You're skilled in so many other things. Cooking, medical craft, archery. Oh, come on, I'm just as good as those as any other typical person. I'm talking about being better than average at something. Like you, Ratona. Nonsense, milady. Have more confidence in yourself. Nothing good will come of putting yourself down so much. But you always do it to yourself, Ratona. I'm fine. I'm nothing but an amateur. You're contradicting yourself. Oh, jeez. I'd love to be able to evoke some flashy manacraft. Knowing more than words isn't exactly going to be of much use. Nonsense, milady. If you wanted to, you can converse with anyone in the world in an instant. Isn't that a wonderful skill to have? If it were just me here, I would have taken a day to tune myself to the language. Yeah. Please, do you value yourself a little higher. Princess Delphine, you'll eventually have to bear Rosenhide's weight on your shoulders as the nation's queen. Only fools would judge someone based on how flashy or how amazing they look, so please stop. Please don't make me utter things that only a conservative member of the cabinet would say. Yeah, Ratona, you're way too young for that old lady talk. Hey, Ratona, wait, I was just joking. I thought the chapter would end sooner than I thought. Shoot. This is the place? Having followed the young man's directions dutifully. Oh, jeez. We arrived at an old pawn shop outside the city. I think this country still uses money. Judging by how the man spoke, it seems like this society still operates on currency. It dawns on me just how advanced Rosenheim had become. Seems I'll have to abandon our preconceptions from Rosenheim while we're in this country. Yeah. Is something wrong? No, it's just... it's the first time I've ever seen or held money before, so I'm kind of excited. Oh, such materialistic things. Besides, Rosenheim has CN notes that we use for foreign trade, right? But I've never used them once. I just heard about it in stories and all. Well, she has a point. Money is the embodiment of the devil and twists your hearts and mind, right? They say just touching money would allow Sequel, the demon of avarice, to steal your soul. What kind of cursed item are people making it out to be? It sounds really interesting. I'm just so excited. Something is a young girl brimming with curiosity and holding an interest in many things without concern for their actual nature. It's said that it was once the lifeblood of any country, you know. Love for money is not universal. Probably. Whatever the case, as long as we retain our senses as people of Rosenheim, we shouldn't have anything to worry about. Well, that's also just a... oh god, that's the third one. Well, that's also just a guess. Yeah, I just wanted to say is all. The real problem would be the gap between our difference in values. Hopefully we have something that holds worth for them. Perhaps a precious metal? Alright, let's go in. Is this some real platinum, ain't it? And made well, and it's real well made. Never seen manufacturing on a level of this before. Be particularly excited with the Guardian's knife that came with my formal wear. The owner seems to be genuinely surprised. Looks like these people in the country have the same sense of value as we do when it comes to precious metals. You know, plan on selling this, or you want to pawn? I'd like to sell. I've used this for years and years. It's got a lot of sentimental value to me. I'd like to sell it for a good price. Oh, Returner, you're sure a smooth talker. It's just a knife for show. This is an antique, you mean? Looks pretty dang new. No paint on it yet. It was given to me when I was 15, so I've been using it for 4 years now. 4 years? That goes by as fast as a fart for an old man like me. That ain't years and years like you said. Does it mean I can expect an even higher price for it then? Well, I suppose. With something of this quality, I'd be offering a pretty price for it. Ooh. Let's see. How about 500 gallons? I have no idea what the currency is, so I'm just going to assume gallons are dollars. So that's $500, which is not too shabby. I see. Something up? Huh? Is something up? Something's definitely up. 4 years may be nothing but a fleeting moment for you, but they were such a huge part of my youth. Your knife has been with me all that time, in both happy times and sad. I wasn't lying when I said it had a lot of sentimental value to me. Do you understand? What does this knife have to do with your youth, I wonder? Selfie doesn't understand the whole haggling. What does a knife have to do with your youth? Alright, fine. 600 gallons. I see how it is to you. You don't put any value on the... Well, Return, you're also supposed to say what you want, but... Then again, they also don't know. Put value on the absence of a young girl, clearly. Now, if you excuse us, I suppose we'll try another shop. But hey, wait, fine. 630 gallons. I'll give you 630 gallons. Sorry, but that's my last price. Take it or leave it. Evil face. Very well. I won't forget this good deal, sir. Jeez, you're really throwing me off here, Missy. It's evil Ratona's. It's Ratona's evil grin. Okay. It's Ratona's evil grin. Haven't seen that in a long time. That was amazing, Ratona. Do you know how much a gallon's worth? Of course not. How could I possibly know that? But I was just slowly raising the prices. Felt that was the right time to take it. I think if I pushed even harder, I could have get him just to go a little higher. It's the devil. Cinderella in disguise. How rude. Well then, we should head off. Huh? Ratona, what about sediment? Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. Is that all that money going to be enough? Now don't be silly. Sediment is nothing but mere pebbles when compared to a knife made out of platinum. Excuse me, you almost forgot, but we're looking for something. Oh shit, I gotta cut this soon. What do you need? Are you selling sediment for use in Manacraft? And at that moment, sediment, you say? The other expression changes instantly. What's wrong? Should I keep going? Class 3. No, even class 4 stones should be enough for our needs. He's glaring daggers at me. So I feel as if he's taking charge of the whole conversation. And then he then scoffs at us. What's going on? I've been thinking about it since you came here, but you ain't from around here, are you? Judging by those clothes. You're traders. In a sense. I still haven't heard your answer. If you don't have any sediment, then you could just introduce to some stores that do carry it. I thought it was weird. If you were here to trade, then you should have passed by a town or two on your way here. Or what? You came here fully aware of what this place was? You make a fool of me by asking me that? Is that it? Excuse me? Oh, don't tell me you want me to spell it out for you, miss. It's just downright harassment, you know. What are you talking about? You know real well that a little shop like this couldn't possibly afford to deal with something so precious as sediment. What? Huh? Precious? Did some other shop send in here just to cause a ruckus? Sorry, but I just got enough trouble to deal with on my plate. Just do me a favor and get out. Wait a minute. Sediment? Precious? What do you mean? Just class 4 sediment. These are good for nothing but serving as little children toys, right? Wait. Don't tell me. Ah. So that's it. You two ain't from here. You're outsiders. Out? I hear about people like you. I see. So, where you grew up, just Class 4 settlement is practically just a plaything for little runts, eh? Outsiders? Excuse me for asking a foolish question, but is this place the outer pool? Pole? Ah! Are you two really traitors? Sure, wander around all you want, but you better look up the places you're heading to, or you're gonna run into some trouble sooner or later. We have our reasons, though I can't get into the details. But I promise you, we're not here to cause any trouble. Please just answer me. Just not gonna let me go, are you? Yeah, that's right. This place is Cardia City, located in the 3rd sector southwest from the 2nd pole center. It's the largest outer pole region in the world. Pretty famous, seen as the entire island's part of the outer pole. Seriously, you didn't even know that? Where'd you two come from, man? The 2nd pole? This is the other side of the world. Chapter 2. Thank you for the information. Rude Awakening. Fucking good timing, because I gotta get going. Oh, I made it. I was hoping to make it to chapter 2, and we did. I hope those who watch this are enjoying it. This is Tutos, and thank you for joining me on this Let's Play / Let's Read of Fault Milestone 1 side. Or no. Fault Milestone 1. Stay safe, and as always, have an awesome day.